live. I'll go right in. We'll do it live. They're all white dudes. They're not funny. No homo. He is a drunk. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Oh, shit. Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
What was that?
Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis.
I feel like I know that name, but I can't remember who that person is connected to.
Okay, stand-up comic from Chicago. With Apologies to Podcasts, which is still going. Volcano no braino. Yeah. The fucking thing sucks.
All right, 304, you're on with Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Yeah.
Dante.
Yeah.
Dante Nero. Yeah.
Dante
Jessica,
Negro.
I'm seeing you and I'm curious. Like, how many marbles do you have in your jar?
What does that mean?
Hey, by the way,
I'm asking you, what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different girl?
by the way, mute your computer in the back.
There's no computer on. I'm just.
High tide, everyone out there in the world, YouTube and all that. Yeah. Hello, birds. Yeah.
That is it today for us today. We will leave you with I can't do it. Lewis was just bullshitting and not being of the truth. Lewis is 47 and Puerto Rican and not white and failed at life. So no, you are a douchebag, Lewis. Dougie, no you. I get more hoes than you, CO. You the beta. Dougie, no you. Yeah, that's right, no you. Boo you, boo both of you. No, you. Lewis, I heard you're gay. Dougie, no you all the way. Dougie, no you. Yeah, that's right. You'd be confused with Helen. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Cock and balls on you, Mickey. I'll get you for this, Helen. No, you. I'm just bullshitting, not being of the truth. Too much our business, driving late at night. Psycho 78, my bathroom is new. You don't go in the bathroom with me. Psycho 78, 12 o'clock, don't be late. All this horror business, my mirrors are black. You don't go in the bathroom with me. With me! I'll put a knife right in you. I'm warning you. I'll put a knife in you. I'm warning you. I'll put a knife in you. Too much horror business. Driving late at night. Psycho 78. My bathroom is new for you. I'm an Asian guy. Jill, these podcasts you watch, RDA, they should have holes in their head.
Hello, douche.
Beta male. Wow. Holy. What is your favorite war? That's tomorrow. That is it. What's your favorite war?
War?
Yeah.
What do you mean war?
My favorite war.
Let's not get into that shit.
Okay.
Lower East Side wars. Whatever the hell is going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can embrace it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, from you think I'm full, I would just got offended. Look, you know what the fuck was the point I was making? Yeah, I can embrace it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, from you think I'm full, I would just got offended. Look, you know what the fuck was the point I was making? You know what, it is what it is. Listen, from me, you think I'm full. You think I'm full. I think you got a friend that look. You know what the fuck with you. Yeah, I can do it.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Okay. Thank you for
Freedom
your
of
time.
speech.
Thank you. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Yeah, that's right. And that is it for us today. I can't read it. There's no words on it. Okay, it was.
Oh my God, what was that?
Jesus. I don't know, man.
Fucking apple juice. Yeah. Apple juice. This is not apple juice.
That's apple juice. Or is it? It is. I have to say that.
The hole was blocked. I need that open.
Titty liquor. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Titty liquor. Oh, yeah. 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 Get in there, Bob. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let him, yeah, in your mouth.
Ooh, yeah.
No, open your mouth. Let him lick it again.
That is your dad's dog. Show some respect.
Who's calling right now? Hold on, I'm gonna put you both on. Who the heck is this? Hold on. Kenny, what's going on?
What's happening, man?
Who is this? Who are we speaking to?
You're speaking to me, Kenny.
Oh,
Kenny,
God.
the star of the show on Thursday.
There he is. Kenny, what's going on, man? We got a guest coming on.
We have a guest literally that's going to come
you
on.
want
in
to
a
call?
minute,
You
so
want to call
back.
after?
Okay, yeah.
Call back at about 10:30, Kenny.
Okay. Call back in 1 hour, you're saying?
Yes.
Fine with me. I'll still be up.
Oh, look at that, Kenny. Just don't drink and don't smoke. Okay? We need you to be.
I've already smoked, so
Oh,
I'll
God,
have energy in
wonderful.
1 hour.
Wonderful. Wax man himself, Kenny.
We can talk about the interview.
Yeah, we'll talk
sure
about.
Will
All
be
right.
a good one.
All right, Kenny. Thank you.
I'll call you in 1 hour.
All right, Kenny.
All right. Goodbye.
That guy's a funny guy, man. He's a piece of work.
Oh my god.
I was walking down the street one day in Texas, and I was just thinking, Texans are fucking crazy. All right, I'm going to bring your first comic out. Here's Sam Hill. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, indeed. You know, somebody asked me once what I think of Hollywood people, and I'm like, I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Yeah, that's right. Then they asked me, what do you think of the gay community? I said, no homo. That'll be my time, right? Right, and people ask me, CEO, who writes your jokes? And I'm like, I write them. I've once fucking did my girlfriend and another chick was there. I'm like, and she fucking her with a strap on. I'm like, the hole is blocked. I need it open. Yeah, that's right. And then, yeah. Sometimes I write jokes for other people, and one of my friends was Asian. I'm like, just say you're an Asian guy. Yeah, that's right. Well, that'll be my time for now. That's right. Worst hack I've ever seen. Yeah, that's right. Boo you, CEO. Yeah, that's right. It's great to be here. I'm the MC this time. So know you. Kyle of YouTube. Bill and the Snake and Jim Norton all walk into a whorehouse. And Jim says, just set me up with anybody. I'll fuck anything. I've been doing that for years. All right, so then they go next guy, they go Kyle. And they go, what do you want? And, well, you know, I've been with my sister cousin. So, you know any family members I can fuck? So then he gets kicked out. Yeah, that's right. And then, who else I said? Oh, Bill and the Snake goes, you got any women that like snakes? He says, I'm not an actual snake, you fucking retard. And that's that. Doggy, 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 nobody's funnier than Moose. I'm a real ass fucking dude, doggy, doggy, doggy. Fucking Mickey, you're a fucking hack, doggy, doggy, doggy. You're Stinko Maninko. You gotta get the fuck out of here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Yeah, that's right. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Heard better jokes in Mersh's last act. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I was in Florida once. I locked that down and got on a plane. Yuck, yuck, yuck. None of you can be as good as the CEO. I once said I was an Asian guy. I'm actually part Asian. Yeah, that's right. Or am I just bullshitting for a joke? Could be happening. Yeah, that's right. You don't laugh at my jokes. None of you get anything for Christmas. Yeah, that's right. Yes, indeed, baby. How you beautiful people doing? Yes, indeed. That's what they say where I'm from. Hope you like the jokes around here. Yes, indeed, baby. I'm beautiful Donwad. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Donwad, am I stupid? I guess I am. Yeah, that's right. Hope you guys are enjoying all the puppet shows. Ken TV will do Stitches next. Commenting on somebody else's content and taking over all at the same time. Hope you love it. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Yeah. That's it for me. So easily.
It's just really hard being in California, knowing that my son is in Burbank, and you know I could be hugging him in 10 minutes if I want, but she ghosts my calls. It's been months, and that's the only hard part about anything. And you know, she's like really wants to paint a picture of me being.
That's not cool. He doesn't even get to see his kid, right?
And he's trying to actually be in the child's life. That's what's even more shocking. Is like, why are you taking my parental rights from someone who's trying to be in the child's life?
Yeah, I mean, you made this kid together. Why can't he see his own kid? Even though you're not together, you made something together and you don't even let him see it? What the hell, right? Yeah, she's kind of a cunt. My opinion.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, well, I've seen more than one video of him frustrated about this, so yeah.
Armed and dangerous, and like she wants Supreme Court visits to fit. I take care of an 8-year-old named Isabel. I live with her. I get to take her to the movies and take her to the park. But when it comes to Phoenix, I've never even carried a knife or shot a gun except for with Lil Xan the rapper one time. So I'm not armed and dangerous. So she wants to make it seem like I'm a loose cannon, and she like knows.
And he's not. Yeah.
It's not what they do. Is what they do is when he's being himself, normal, whatever, they think he's on something, this, that, and the other, discredit him, toss him aside.
Right, she's trying to make him look like his family. His family, in his complete time of need, turned their fucking back on him like the scumbags they are, man. And it's not like
that's why.
It's not like the meth. It's not like the meth just showed up on their doorstep. He's been into that shit for fucking decades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is when his mental health is at its worst, and he really needs them, and they just roll right on him, man. Fucking. At some point, I loved Phil. Fuck that guy.
I gotta say, I do apologize. I need to hop out of here because I need to go do some stuff at the airport. And I will
man, thanks for being here for the first hour, dude.
Thanks for having me on. Talk to you later, y'all. Bye.
All right. Peace, Greg.
How to press my buttons to ghost me, and
Bam's been doing everything he possibly can to get contact. I think that's the important part.
So you haven't seen him
She's not allowing you to see him, period.
She allowed a couple
What
of
a
FaceTimes.
bitch.
I'm doing really well. It's just really hard being in California, knowing that
All
my
right,
son
that's
is
the
in
beginning.
Burbank, and you know,
All right. Greg's at the airport. It's all right, man. Well, we'll see how long Steph, if she's here, laughs with Mr. Messina, the hardcore shutterbug. I will not show the pictures I put in the premiere, but he has so many other pictures. I found some good ones, some New York hardcore people, some people a little bit more known than that, and some people sort of from the metalcore world. You probably wouldn't recognize the picture, but I recognized it. That's the point. And I was able to download for the premiere a week from now a quick little video on death metal related topic, mostly about thrash metal. It's not that long. Most of the time, they don't let you download anything from Twitter. Right. But somebody posts a video and it's like, I could download that because they never let you download anything. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. I could put it in a premiere. Right. There it is. That's where I get all my Red Bar news. Good evening, Ross. Hello, douche.
Oh, hi, Kenny.
Yeah. So I never have to look for Red Bar clips. Just Ian just puts in the server and there's the Red Bar news right there.
Ian loves some Red Bar.
Yeah, so that's
More than
why
he loves himself.
that's how I get Red Bar news. I don't have to look for that. No. So how are you? Before I get on to any questions that came.
Oh, I'm terrific. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Sure, man.
Finally,
you're right.
Ross has come back.
Right. A second interview, Ross gets a second amount of questions. You're 100% right about that. So why I came up with new ones. I thought about it. I'm like, he's right. Same old questions. Already did that interview. Right.
Yeah, and I hate those questions.
Right. Yeah, I did give Mr. Agropox when we were just a voice chat together talking a preview of 3 of them.
Oh, shit.
He wanted a little peek, and he's like, wow, you're right. You've never asked anybody those questions. Right. I don't. Well, stick around for
He
the
didn't
rest.
tell me, so it's all a mystery.
All right. And I'll ask these in a random order, not the order that I wrote them. Okay.
All right.
Do you still make gummies? Do you still make gummies? And what other food do you make?
What other weed food or just food?
Food. I'd be interested.
No, I haven't been making gummies, but I haven't been eating them, so.
All right.
Catch eats the gummies, but I don't know.
Nice.
She doesn't eat that many, so it's not that big of a deal. Just buy a pack.
Right, and what
Cooking?
food?
I don't know. I cook random shit. I don't know. I'll just Google something that looks good and I'll try making it. Usually it's pretty good, I
Do
think.
you and Catch ever cook together?
Oh, all the time. Usually I'm just standing there, but technically we're together.
What's a dish that you two have cooked together? Or
brownies.
Nice. Anything else? Any of my dinner time food or anything?
I have no clue. I don't remember shit past like 2 hours ago, so This is going to be a horrible interview.
I don't know.
This feels more like a test.
And what is your favorite dine-out food? It's a food-related question.
Dine-out.
Like you're going out, you go to a restaurant, or you like to get takeout. What's your favorite?
I don't fucking know.
All right, I have one of my favorites tonight: fish and chips.
These are not good questions.
All right,
Is this a test, Kenny?
What shot jocks do you hate the most?
Oh, there we go. That's a good one. I'll go with Bubba.
All right.
Mike Calta and Todd Shit.
I don't know Todd Shit, but I've heard of Mike and Bubba, obviously.
You never heard of the Schnit Show?
No. Probably glad I don't. Right. Anybody else?
He used to go by MJ. Remember MJ and BJ?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Todd's his like Fox News political style name.
Right. I always hated Rick Dees, definitely Bubba,
Dees
and
nuts.
And the Grease Man was high on my hate list, and Imus. You know.
What was Rick Dees on?
I forget. He was a Howard competitor. He's probably on.
I don't think we had him on the radio here.
I think he's on Z100. Z100. Yeah.
There's a lot of shitty ones here.
All right. Are you a fan of horror movies?
I used to be, not so much anymore. Closer you get to death, the scarier they are, in my opinion.
What are some of your favorites when you were a fan?
I pretty much liked all of them. I liked fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacres were probably my favorite.
Oh, great classic! I'm a huge fan of that one.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, good stuff, man. In fact, they did the movies that made us, and they had a new season I'd never seen before, and that was they sat down with the late Wes Craven and talked about that, and inspired me. They also sat down in movies that made us, Friday the 13th, so that inspired me to start writing a slasher film. I got the opening kill scene. I have to learn how to write a treatment, beginning, middle, and end. When I do that, I'll have more of that movie. The opening kill scene.
I didn't like Friday the 13th as much. I watched them all, but it definitely wasn't my favorite at all.
Well, I like the first one the most, the one with the mother. Jason's great, but I think she was scarier. That's all I gotta say.
I don't remember shit about any of them.
All right, let's see.
I remember Freddy's hand. That's about it.
All right. Did you see the new Flash movie?
Nope.
All right. It featured Michael Keaton, Batman, and Ben Affleck, two Batmans.
Oh, I did watch the last Batman that I didn't even know existed. Batman from 2022.
Right. Did you like that?
It was kind of like the Batman video games, the way the fight scenes are, where he's just crazily swinging at each other in different little group fights.
Right.
It was all right.
I didn't think we'd ever see the Michael Keaton Batman again. I thought maybe they'd come up with a way to get the Ben Affleck Batman back for a movie. I didn't know they'd be both in one movie. That was surprising.
I think it was Robert Pattinson in the one I saw.
It wasn't that bad.
Batman?
I saw that one too. I liked it. I thought this was better. And plus, it doesn't totally focus on Batman. The Flash needs Batman's help. Right.
Oh.
Yeah, and a Batman of a different time. I can't tell you why. Go see if you want to find out. Right. Have you ever been in a band?
Only on Nintendo Wii.
All right, I guess that counts.
Rock Band. Me and Jay were in Rock Band.
All right, that sort of counts. So you were in
I played the drums, and he would hold the mic next to his mouth and just blow on it. And
well, that's kind of like there are people that compete in lip syncing contests. I'm not kidding. Like, you're not a real musician. You're lip syncing. Right.
We would get really high, and thankfully I was banging on the drum, so I couldn't hear anything. But he would just hold the mic, and he figured out a way to cheat the game to get points. He would just be like into the microphone. He was just stacking up points.
They also have, can you believe this, air guitar competitions. Not kidding.
Oh, I believe it. There's everything now.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think anyone will ever know who is Ian Ellis? The people that he has. That isn't Luis J. Gomez or somebody in the comedy club.
No, nobody in Hollywood. That's for sure.
No stranger either, right? All right.
Who's Ian Ellis?
Right. Some people in Discord don't even know. All right. Since you're a Detroit Lions fan, do you think they'll realistically win a Super Bowl anytime soon?
Yes, this year. If they don't win this year, they're never going to win. Oh, yeah. They beat the Chiefs.
Yes, and they are the former champions.
Somehow they're lower in the power rankings, even though they beat them. Doesn't make any sense.
Well,
bullshit. Go Lions.
All right.
I think the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl, and my Seminoles are going to win the national championship in the same year. It's going to be that kind of year.
All right. I would answer. Have you ever owned or ridden a friend's motorcycle or motor scooter before?
No, I have not.
Have you ever wanted to?
Not really.
All right.
Well, I don't trust other drivers. I would drive one like on back roads.
All right.
With no traffic.
All right.
You get killed around here.
Do you believe in climate change?
Well, I think that there's always been climate change. It's just a natural thing.
Right.
I don't think it's caused by anything we're doing.
Did you know that they don't make champagne in France anymore? That's how much the climate has changed. They make it in southern England. Not kidding. I think I saw that in 60 Minutes. Yeah. Yeah, things have changed that much.
Yeah. We'll be good. Still got a few million years.
Yeah. All right. What are some of your favorite vacation spots?
Oh, man. I don't have vacation spots. I'm not a vacation person.
All right.
I've been to the Caribbean once. I lived in New York, and I've been to New York, and then I lived in New York. I've been to Florida.
What part of New York? I didn't know you lived in New York.
In Ronkonkoma.
Oh, nice.
Next to Anthony and Colin Quinn.
Wow.
You never heard him talk about the conch?
Oh, that's how you knew. That's how you knew Anthony Cumia.
No, I didn't learn about that till I lived in Florida. Someone I worked with had satellite radio, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get that. And he was like, check out this channel, and I started listening to it.
Right, and then you kind of knew him, sort of.
Anthony? I don't know Anthony. Who told you that?
Or Opie? Didn't you know Opie? Maybe.
No.
No.
They know me now.
Oh, okay.
Opie knows me now because his biggest donator is Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. He just calls her Ross Dog.
Right. So, did you ever meet Colin Quinn living in that area?
No.
No.
I met the Mets. That's who I met.
Nice.
I probably ran into Bobo a few times. He's probably at every one of those events.
So Ronkonkoma, that place is Queens, right?
No, not Queens. It's further out on the island.
On Long Island.
You know
All
where that Gilgo Beach killing, that serial killer guy got caught? Rex.
Think so.
Serial killer
think-
Rex. That's
so.
it's that area basically.
So it's Long Island, right?
Yeah, it's like where Gilgo Beach and Fire Island meet.
Did you know that everybody but Snooki from Jersey Shore is from Long Island? I did some research after I was like, nobody in Jersey behaves like
Snooki.
this. And then I found out, hold on, all those people from Long Island, that makes sense. It's the douchebag capital of New York. It makes
I
perfect
remember
sense.
learning that back in the day. It ruined the show for me. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I didn't find out till
People are in
like
Jersey.
I didn't find out till like the original series ended, and it ruined me watching the family vacation. I'm like, you're not even from New Jersey. This is bullshit. So it ruined me watching the next series. Yeah, I'm like, this is complete and total bullshit.
No, Cass, I have not lived anywhere else but that.
Okay. Oh, have you ever seen any comedians do stand-up live? If so, which ones?
I saw Bill Burr.
Nice.
I saw a lady. I want to say her name was Monster, but she was
Okay.
she's known as the female Ron White. She's like a big butch dyke. Talks just like Ron, basically just ripping off Ron White. But she was pretty funny.
Right.
She
What
hung
year
out
did
and
you
played beer
see?
pong with her?
What year did you see Bill?
2014 probably.
Oh, right after it ended, pretty much.
He was with some fat dude that was kind of like Ian Ellis. He was kind of funny.
Fat Ian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have big nerd glasses like Ian too?
I want to say he had like a French hat on, one of those gay hats, a beret. He had like a
I
beret
think I've
on.
seen Ian in a gay hat once.
Yeah, that's who he looks like, that picture.
Anybody else besides the female Ron White and Bill Burr?
No, I almost saw Carrot Top once when he came to my small town where I grew
Wow.
up. I think he canceled for whatever reason.
I've seen so many that I wouldn't list them all here. Bob Saget, Kathy Madigan, Artie Lang. Enough said on that, I'd say. A few
I
more.
saw Tom Green, if that counts.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Who
I
killed
saw
the
him
most?
when he did the cancer special show.
Nice.
When he was in
Okay.
the arena, that was University of Florida's basketball arena. And we had me and my Indian friends had free tickets.
Wow.
Pretty fun.
Okay, out of the three, who killed the hardest? That's the real question.
Glenn,
Wow.
because some kid came out of the audience and sat in his lap, so it was pretty funny. He didn't say anything though.
Who's Glenn? You mean
Oh, I thought you meant out of the Tom Green people. You mean out of
no? I mean
Bill
out
Burr.
of Tom Green, the female Ron White, and Bill Burr. Who killed the hardest?
I'd say the Bill Burr one was probably
All right.
the best one.
Let's see. I'd say probably I saw Jackie Macy's the first one I saw. He killed pretty hard. Seinfeld killed pretty hard. So it might be between those two, and JB Schmoove killed pretty hard. So probably between all those.
It's a lot
It could-
easier for you to go see that shit. It's like a whole event here to go see a fucking show.
Right. But dude, I saw Judd Apatow. He just popped up at a comedy club. He killed pretty hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody just pops up in a comedy club here except for Mersh, probably.
That's true. Mark, 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 mark. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. As a concert goer, have you seen any cool band reunions?
No, I don't think so.
No. Are there any that you like to see? You know, bands
Reunions?
tour Florida and all that, and some of them reunite and tour Florida. So comedians don't really come.
I don't
here, but-
even know who's broken up really.
Or did anybody
I wouldn't
break?
even know it was a reunion.
Did anybody break up back in the day that they're like, oh man, that sucks. I go see that reunion like an older band or something.
NSYNC, probably.
Okay. Aren't they getting back together? That's what I
I
heard.
don't know, probably.
I think they reunited at the VMAs.
I wouldn't want to see him now, though. I want
Alright,
to see him
any
back in
band-
the 90s when he had the blonde fro.
Okay, any band that or group that broke up back in the day that you see now. That's the way you question that.
Naughty by Nature.
Well, they were talking about maybe doing something else, possibly. In that video.
I'd see that.
Trench did. I'd see that too. Oh yeah. Okay.
Saw Vanilla Ice in a parking lot, but he wasn't doing a show.
Nice. Have you ever skateboarded?
Yep.
Wow. Were
For
you any
like
good?
2 weeks. Nope.
No.
Tried to
what
roll under like a trailer in the back of a Target parking lot. And I
Nice.
hit like the little joint in the concrete and the skateboard stopped and I kept going like 10 more feet. And I had like a big softball on my shoulder for like however long. I was like, oh, that's no more skateboarding for me.
All right. What about other extreme sports, rollerblading, BMX biking, or surfing? Any of that?
Not too much. I mean, I'll go to the beach and like dive head first into waves. That's a pretty good.
That's kind of
brain injuries.
That's kind
Pretty
of body surfing. It's body surfing. Ever get on board?
No.
No. Ever
Never.
wanted to try?
There's no waves here to get on a board.
In
You
Hawaii,
just fall right off.
like 13 years ago, on the island that lit on fire, Maui, right? Before it lit on
Yeah.
fire, a long time before. I took a surf lesson. I lasted about 3 seconds, 3 times in a row. Right. So I caught a wave, then fell. Right. But at least it wasn't pavement. Pavement is the worst. I tried skateboarding a few times and kept on falling on pavement. I'm like, yeah, that's like 7 times. It's hurting too much. I'm done.
I used
I'm
to
no
jump
good.
off roofs when I was a kid. That was fun.
Wow.
And I used to ride down these big hills that were just big dirt hills with ramps on them, and you would just kind of fly in the air, and then your bike would crumble underneath you, and then we would just
Nice.
get up and keep doing it because it was funny.
That sounds like fun.
Because we were like high middle schoolers. It's a good time.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I'd like to do that now, but I would die. I would fold in half.
All right. If this is the alpha era, how soon will the age of beta fall? How soon?
No. Probably in a few minutes from now.
I'd say, well, maybe 20 years from now. Oh no, sorry, son. You were born in the beta age. I'm sorry. Unfortunately.
You think you'll be here in 20 years, Kenny?
Possibly. I think I will. Do you think you'll be here in 20 years?
Probably not.
I don't know, man. We're roughly around the same age. I think I could. No, that's it. All right.
The biggest shit show you've ever seen. He gets hammered, Daddy. Oh, he steals my daddy! I say daddy, okay? Just because your daddy's dead doesn't mean you can daddy like me. My daddy's still alive. Have you put on a 5-star match with your daddy? I don't think so, okay? You're a mark. Your daddy dead. My daddy.
If he studied Mercy, he'd be like, "Mur, mur, 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 your daddy dead. My daddy alive." Mur, 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 mur. Right. Right. He knows his dad is Ian Ellis. That's right. That's why it's clipped on the Ian Ellis LLC. Right. Well, Mersh is old. Of course his daddy's dead. Right.
Alive. Ian Ellis, the wrong dad died. All right. Great, funny comment. You're so funny. I'm by myself in my basement. Please give me money. My soul of my dead dad is looking upon me while I'm in my fucking basement. Can you believe what this fucking guy is doing? I can't believe it.
I think that's the second or third computer Bella and the Snake has made hipster break. See, this is what Bella and the Troll makes people do. He pushes them right to the limit. Right. And since Luis J. Gomez was right, he's a living, breathing troll. That's right. Bella has high troll game. That's right.
Shit.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
I did it again. Ian Ellis did this to me.
The biggest shit.
You mean the guy that has the name Ian Ellis in chat? Oh, shit, the snake of all snakes. That's right. He's pushed many buttons. He got blocked by Save Robbie. Well, Ganji, you have to be here more frequently to get a wrench. I'll think about it. All right, dude? You're old school. Let me think about tonight. All right? No, you. All right. That's enough of that. It's Rolo time. Oh, shit. All right. Before I get to the beta, hold on, dude. Beta Rolo Tomasi. I went out for dinner. This broadcast is brought to you by River. Thank you for donating. You're the best. I'm not going to thank you for donating $100. I didn't ask for a donation. She wanted to give back. Thank you. You're amazing. I went out to a newish local restaurant that I went to with my parents. And then I noticed that one of the waitresses, the waitress that was there, doesn't work there. It is very sexy, right? And just filling in for the night. So this is not a person I will see again and again, and then it might become awkward if I ask it out. No. I decided to roll the dice and take a risk. She didn't give me her number, but she took my number and is going to text me soon. That's right. Remember her name is, I'm not going to say it here, but I remember the name. I have not forgotten it. Definitely not. Right, so I have the fish and chips. I like going around different restaurants that have fish and chips. This is the only fish and chips that came with steak fries. Standing out that I had a Guinness. You know, I wanted to get the Guinness because it's fish and chips is a British thing. Ireland right across the water. She lives where you change trains. Not telling you where that is, but it's really a nothing town. But it's the spot in my area where you change trains. Like you don't want to continue riding the express that at a certain point goes just, you go to Harlem, then Manhattan, and sometimes they stop at Yankee Stadium. And that's it. From a certain point, then you change trains at the place that she lives in. Right, to take a local if you got to go anywhere but Harlem and Grand Central or sometimes Yankee Stadium. Right. is included. Right. Places like Yonkers and Riverdale and other spots are not included. You'd have to go local. Like anything on the Hudson, like Ardsley on the Hudson, other stops ain't included.
Zare the Rugged Man. I'm in Saskatoon. I drove here from Winnipeg. I'm at the venue. I'm with all these people. He's got RA tattoos. He's got RA shirts from 105 years ago. She just looks nice on camera. And I'm here with the fans, security, and they're not letting me perform at the Canadian dates. Nobody really knows. So it's really ridiculous. We drove here from Winnipeg, so I'm not on the Canadian dates. They can make up whatever lies or stories or whatever. And
But he's
much
here.
love. I tried to, so don't blame RA for this. I'm here. I'm here in your country. The border let me in. I'm at the fucking actual venue, hanging out with the fans, showing me butterfly dibs, tattoos. You know what I mean? Much love, Canada. I'm headed to Seattle now because it is what it is.
Fucking lighthearted fun. I didn't even trash all these guys too much.
A little love.
Kevin, you all right? I'm almost off, Kevin, so you go back to bed. I'll turn the lights off. In fact, I'll turn the light off now for you.
Who's Kevin?
My brother-in-law. I woke him up.
Wait, your brother-in-law lives with you?
Yeah, we take care of him. Yeah.
Why?
He's Mrs. C's brother. Like Joey takes care of him.
Joey.
Yes. Actually, the answer is yes. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you do it, and then we're like, yeah, and then you're
No.
like, oh, yeah.
No, I did. Deej, you know I didn't know that.
I know that's why it's actually still funny, like not in a bad way.
I know, but it's
yeah, not in a bad way at all.
It's coincidentally funny.
Yes,
totally.
Very coincidental.
Yeah, but Joe, you know I would never do that.
I know that. Come on, you don't even have to say that. Enough said.
You rate.
The Viking. The Viking.
Oh shit, Ian, you forgot you were simul streaming us tonight. Whoa.
No.
I was never doing
Were
that.
you stream sniping me?
No, I would never do that. I'd take a
Kenny-
shit earlier.
Kenny, are you clout chasing?
No, I'm not clout chasing. Don't we all kind
good
of
to hear.
chase clout?
All right,
Kenny, would you say stupid manupid is a Kenny-ism, or did you get that from some punk rock shit?
That's not even a Kenny saying.
What is it?
I think it's an Ian saying.
Stupid manupid.
Oh shit, Ian, you forgot you made that up. Look at you. You're stupid manupid.
Vile crocodile.
I'm an idiot.
You boomer doomer.
Maybe you've been traveling in a loser cruiser. That's right.
There we go. Yeah.
Kenny,
Fuck
when
yeah,
you-
Kenny's smashing you, Ian.
When you come through, it hurts. I feel like I could treat you any kind of way, and then you just put a dagger right in my soul. Bastard. The other day, I tuned into Unbleached, and he's now metal. What do you think about that?
Is he?
He's the metal guy now.
You mean he's in a metal band, or he's just a guy that got metal in his head?
Oh
A whole
shit,
lot
Kenny.
of
That's right.
Swedish music playing for. It used to be Kanye West. It used to be pretty lit.
I clicked on the stream yesterday just because I was like, I haven't even paid attention to Unbleached in months. I just wanted to see if he got fat or not, and he looks about the same. I'm waiting for the Mersh blow up. That's inevitably gonna happen.
Oh no. What about last time I heard from him, Wendy made him cry, but he was up there with fucking vice versa. I was like, what is this guy?
Really?
Is this his life now? He does a show.
Wendy made him cry?
Wendy mentioned us and me in particular, and he just got all huffy and puffy and rage quit.
Yeah, he does that. I remember one of our shows ended, and so like on just like a whim, like Pop, Vulture, and Ross and me, and like a bunch of people went in there for the first time in like months, and just said like hi, and he was like, "Oh no, fuck you guys," and he ended the stream. I was like, "Did you just end the stream to run from us?" What did we didn't do anything that bad to Unbleached. We just don't get along.
You're just, hey, what's up? And he's like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah, no, for real, Kenny, that's what happened.
You
It was
know,
weird.
Kumia just got interviewed on The Wet Spot with Chrissy Teigen, and she mentioned Saiyans, or he mentioned Saiyans as one of his top detractors.
Do you actually listen to like all these? Wait, I think I realized something. All these like random podcasts that nobody listens to. Ian, do you actually listen to those?
He's
Like, do you
subscribed to
listen-
38 of them.
You listen to the Wet Spot? Is that what all the apps were?
No, thankfully, Red Bar is. So I just watch his show.
Oh, okay. You're just
He
doing
does
okay,
all the
gotcha.
heavy lifting, but I still get to keep up on all the gossip in that world.
You know,
Without having
you gotta
to
be
listen to
you gotta
this
be
awful
careful. You gotta be a little careful. Some people on other shows, on streams bigger than this one, have been accused of ripping Red Bar off for doing that very same thing that you just did.
So
But-
Red Bar likes all the lamos. We see that.
Yeah, well, in a way.
I'm only bringing it up in relation to Saiyans, that he's getting shouted out by Kumia.
It's fair.
We were talking about some kind of shout out.
Okay, I understand. I'm happy that everything comes back to Red Bar. I enjoy it.
No, Ian, what was your question after I left?
Why haven't you killed yourself?
Well, I tried many times. I'm too fat. You know, I tried to cut myself 37 times, like Artie Lang, and
You know, I think it's a real thing where people get too fat to die.
Ian, did you
That's
see
right.
Ross's comment?
that's why I'm still alive. That's why I'm still alive.
I'm not horribly overweight, but I have a lot of problems. And then I see people that are massively overweight, and they're like walking around having a good time.
Ing beat drugs. He beat everything, didn't you, Ing?
Did you see Ross's comment?
No, would you like to read it, Kenny?
Okay. Do you see how they were talking about Bleachy and Ian changed it completely, and all jokes coming towards Brokemar? That is what I mean about Ian.
Can you swallow before you read something and not 3 times while you do?
Hey,
Oh,
Ross
shit.
Dog that pays attention because he's not a bonghead here. you'll recall that Ian is actually the one that brought up Unbleached. So
At this point, I
it's
think
just too high to pay attention.
I like Ross Dog versus Ross Dog.
no. I think Ross's wife at this point of time, is typing because he's probably passed out somewhere in the garage, and that's his vacation.
I want to hear Ross Ellis and Ross Dog fight on there together.
Cosmic, I think Helm wants to come up.
It's wonderful because I.
Check out high tide. Yeah. Nice, beautiful sun. I've been chewing on their own freaking neck. It's Dante, I'm Dante. I don't eat like the other birds. I'm a beta bird, yeah. Bird's right, no you. That one was eating his neck too. That one's really going at it. It's like, yeah. Maybe it's like, I'm the alpha bird. Don't you know all birds eat their necks? Yeah, that's right. The other birds are like, I'm Helen. I make more money than all you birds. That's right. I eat more necks and more bread than you birds. Yeah, that's right. You can't be me. I'm Helen the bird, no you. That bird is like, I eat my neck all day. I eat more necks than you birds. I'm Dante, like Dante's got 20,000 rings. More rings than anybody else. My ring collection, you can't match it, motherfucker. Not even Super Bowl winners got as many rings as I got. That's right. Yeah.
I'm sitting here doing like comedy math in my head where I'm going, is anyone who knows my wife in the audience? Like I'm like, I'm all of a sudden afraid of that.
That black guy.
I should have that
out, I love how people think racism's over. That just 300 people just laughed at that. 300. What did everyone in the audience laugh twice? I was trying to help Joe out. This is like I could see Ellen's company buying this.
I'll tell you you can have fun with it. I'll just give you the real story. Was
you're like the Lusitania sitting in the middle of the sea.
My wife did two really stupid things back to back. Like in
Married you and then
Jesus.
No,
How
it
about-
doesn't. Did you ask her to sign a prenup?
No.
Okay. Anybody, the link is out there. It's in Discord. Anybody that would like to talk about this video, and there's merch news. I have a Pod Awful video. There's all kinds of stuff. There's Roll Tomasi shit. So anybody watching that's Red Pill, fans, with apologies, people. Link is out there if you want to pop up. I know Bella and the Snake was here and Focus. You like to talk about that stuff. Come on up, even this video too. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it all by myself. Come on, yeah. That's all I'm saying.
She makes
Come
more
to go for all, baby.
We get divorced, I get a BMW.
She worked at McDonald's.
Just end it here, Joe.
Yes.
Let the band sing something else.
Anthony's so much nicer on his one-on-one show.
This is your show, Elias.
Oh shit.
Why were you arguing about what?
It was first off, she got in a car accident.
Wow.
She came home.
Holy shit.
She came home.
You start saying funny shit now?
Well,
I know how she feels. I got booked on one.
Hold on.
All right, was she okay?
Yeah, I got that too, man. I mean, in a way, BAM is all with apology related shit too. They've covered BAM. I mean, I want to do this video, Mersh News, and Roll Tomasi. Right? And maybe the Pod Awful thing, then get into BAM. I don't want to do all of that by myself. I'll watch the Mersh video, the Nightwave Radio thing alone. Definitely not making fun of Jesse alone. Definitely not. And probably not going to watch a lot of Roll Tomasi or Dante shit alone. Maybe I watch a little Dante. Maybe.
Okay.
I guess the biggest slam is I'm married to a doctor and none of you can keep a woman.
Oh, no.
So-
Married to a doctor. Too bad it's not Kevorkian. He's dead. That doesn't even work.
Joe was like, you know, I'm a real man. I now keep a bitch. You're a bunch of betas. You can't keep a woman. Also, people in With Apologies World listening, there's a Red Bar video that I spotted as I was looking for this. So I can watch the Red Bar video. It's not that long by myself, but it's much better to watch it with you guys, I think. But I could push like a Roll Tomasi video, like just watch it one short talk about, push the rest till next week. All right. I'm gonna go get a weed gummy, then finish this tape out. If you hold on. Yeah. All right.
All right. So what happened? She had an argument, an accident. She was okay.
She got in a car accident. She left the scene without getting any. She left the scene without getting any anything of the person that hit her in the back of the car. Didn't get their license plate. Didn't get their address. Didn't get their email. Got like not their insurance card. Fucking nothing.
Nothing.
And that kind of annoyed me.
Sure.
And then 2 days later, she comes walking in the kitchen. She goes, "Oh, I set up that Peapod thing." Well, okay, what's that? She's like, "Well, you order the groceries. I set up Peapod. They're going to be delivering groceries tomorrow."
That would have been my. Excuse me. Okay. Then you just get in a fucking car accident and you got no information, bitch, about person that hit you, no emails, no insurance swap, no name. I mean, who is this person that hit you? What the hell? They might have just hit you and driven off. That's how you left it. What the hell? Not just making a fucking Peapod thing?
Tomorrow. I go, "Well, what time?" She goes, "I set it up between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. I go, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's when I'm getting the kids ready and I got to get them to school." And she's like, "I did something nice for us. What's wrong with 6 in the a.m.?" And then my son.
This is so much better than fucking random girls, right, guys? Blows it away. Oh, that sounds.
Never marry a doctor.
I with him AM for the fucking groceries. Jesus. Not marrying a fucking doctor either. I'm with Artie. Oh, that's better than fucking random girls. No, you. They're Joe, no, you. That's what they're saying. Collectively.
Yeah, the last time I got blown, I thought, God, I wish Fresh Direct would interrupt this.
Who's he?
Kid Fresh Direct. Nothing like a Hummer and hummus. Boy, this is a good show.
You know what's great? I have bad hearing. I can't hear anything you guys are fucking.
Oh, you have no
slamming
idea how
together.
lucky you are.
I'm missing everything.
Well, don't worry, you're not missing applause.
I think you want your eyesight to go. That's why. Yeah, Joe. The second.
Sorry, we paused.
Well,
So she had this book for 6 to 8 a.m. You complained.
these days is that nobody's really connected.
The second.
Sorry, we paused.
Yeah, Joe. The second.
Sorry, we paused.
Well,
So she had this book for 6 to 8 a.m. You complained. I want to know. I want to get back on track.
well, this is kind of, well, we can say one of the things I think with everybody running like fucking crazy these days is that nobody's really connecting. I know this is like fun for you guys to slam the shit out of me.
Yes.
But
It actually is.
It
Yeah.
is.
I didn't think I'd like this as much.
no, but
They're getting joy out of it because they're comedians. It's like With Apologies. Early days of me being on With Apologies, the thrill of every Sunday was just being there, right in the thick of it all, slamming Ian. And that was CEO's favorite part when CEO was around. Yeah. Wait. Okay. What's the best part? Where Ken TV goes at Ian and Ian goes at him. That was his favorite part. That's what funny people do. Yeah. That's one thing they do.
and now that everybody's like a little.
Well, I cut
can't
the
think of
best
anything more
up. Let's
fun
say
than
I
this
make this
evening.
segment
This
because
is
I'm
actually
making
awesome.
good comments.
It's fun, but it's very disconnected,
Ads.
and that's
And
why.
let's say I
you're
take a
seeing-
break
I'm
after a couple
serious.
more videos
No.
or another video,
I'm
right?
Oh, that's why I'm a comedian.
Breaks cut right out.
No,
You
but
make
you know,
the cutting
this is
room
like a
floor because
podcast,
that's what
and,
they
you know,
are. You
it's
got
all right
breaks
to
in the
slam the
live.
shit out of
Signal
me.
because of
You
fat
got
shit.
breaks in the mirrored version.
No, but I feel like
Little
the world
fucking
we're
disconnected.
connected. No one has a real conversation. This doesn't feel like a real conversation.
This is how you wanted to have a real conversation?
Yeah, in front of a room full of people. Are you guys
wanna hear
enjoying the
jokes.
show? That's as connected as you can be to an audience.
But seriously, do you have a problem connecting one on one?
Of course we do. You know that.
Right.
You've known
Okay.
me for 20 years.
I
You
think
know, that's why I'm on the radio.
I don't know what it is, but every comedian that I've met that is super fucking quick-witted, like all three of you guys, you're all single and you have trouble in a fucking conversation.
And, you know, and every
I'm serious.
Trouble
We
in a
actually couldn't
conversation. Wait, no.
See?
He thinks I have trouble connecting. Tell him I don't.
No, that's true.
Jimmy
That's
says-
true. And every comedian
No, it's
I
not.
know,
It's wrong. It's actually wrong.
every comedian I know who's not witty and not funny is married to a doctor. Obviously, a
If like, Joe Matarese, you're not funny. No, you. No, that's a joke.
joke.
I will.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Wait,
sit
wait,
here
wait,
and take
but
that.
I'm not a disconnected person. Like I know that you guys are quicker witted than me, and very.
not true.
I really think that.
That's not
I
true.
know for a fact if we had the yes, you are. But I know from being in this business for 29 years what I might be better at than you guys.
Life.
Which would be
Well, life
Life,
probably.
yeah.
Is he
life.
doing an Opie impression?
What do you think?
yeah, dude. Fixing Joe. This right now is what you should fix. The fact that you're getting resentful.
I'm not getting resentful.
Or
I'm not
uncomfortable.
resentful. No. You know
we're
how
having
no,
fun with you.
No, I know you. I'm not resentful. I swear to God, I'm not mad. I like that you're getting the laughs. I swear to God, I'm not.
Well,
that-
someone's
I-
got
I-
us.
I'm- No, but seriously, I think you guys can relate to when you're in some sort of situation like this with a bunch of comics, and if they're talking more than you and get more laughs, it's a normal comedian thought to be like, "Fuck, I'm bombing." It's
You're
like
not
we get that
bombing. No one
feeling.
is
though.
thinking of that.
No, I know, but it's a natural thing. Like I don't know.
So you're gonna die amongst your grandkids. I'll die to Marriott in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Let me have this night.
All right.
My last moments on
At
earth
least I got
surrounded
that-
by Big A and Bobo. They're my family. That'll be great. What did I fucking do wrong?
I'm gonna die when I'm still in my hooker phase.
Well, and have fun
does.
with this because seriously, I want to know, like, when you do a show, and answer it honestly, all three of you guys. When you're done, do you go hide or do you sit and shake hands with the people?
Depends. If I sold merch for a year. I took more fan photos than almost any comic I've ever met because I would sell merch afterwards and talk to almost anybody
Right.
who's been to a Jim Norton show.
Right.
I talked to almost everybody on the way out.
Yeah. Okay.
And if
I'm
I have
gonna
to
go
talk
more
to
showdown.
100 people that I might fuck one, I will absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, it depends on
I
how many
love
days
that.
you're teaching. Molester.
All right, I'm gonna give that Mersh video out. Then I might have to take a shit for real. All right. The story. Yeah. Kurt Cobain's death on the MTV News announcement. 1994. Well,
On Saturday morning, we spoke to singer Courtney Love, Cobain's wife and the mother of their baby daughter,
That's
Frances. Love said that Cobain, who suffered from a chronic and painful gastric disorder, which had driven him to take drugs in the past, had started taking heroin and other drugs about 8 or 9 days after they returned home last month from Rome, where Cobain had been hospitalized in a coma after drinking alcohol on top of a prescription sedative. Famously ambivalent about rock stardom and the record business in general, Cobain, Love said, had grown weary of career pressures and was unhappy with Nirvana. Love quotes him as saying, "I hate it, I can't play with them anymore." Says Love, quote, "The only thing he wanted to do was play with Michael Stipe, the REM singer with whom he reportedly developed a close friendship."
Drugs and pills. Pills and alcohol don't mix well. Nah. No. Good way to almost die, combining the two. Oh, yeah. Michael Stipe is very talented. I've always been a huge fan of REM. I guess they don't work with the band he formed. Those guys, guess not.
Returning to Seattle last month, Cobain was soon taking drugs with such desperate abandon that Nirvana's management urged him to join a 12-step drug rehabilitation program. Love, who, contrary to rumors, says she and Cobain hadn't broken up and that she had remained willing to, as she put it, die for him, said that at one drug-ravaged point, quote, "I told him, you've got to be a good daddy. We've got to be good parents." Cobain did enter drug rehab for several days, but the treatment didn't take. Last Monday, taking drugs again, he disappeared, and Love hired a private detective to try to find him, unsuccessfully, as it turned out. When Cobain's body was discovered on Friday morning in a house he owned and had previously lived in, Love went to the scene. She already knew about the shotgun he had bought. She now feels that Cobain had been planning to take his own life for a considerable time. Judging by the evidence at the scene, Love says, Cobain had first written a suicide note to her, which said, in part, "It's not fun for me anymore. I can't live this life." Then, Love says, he apparently drew a chair up to a window looking out on Puget Sound, sat down, took some more drugs, picked up his shotgun.
Well, you know, the road, fame, stardom, and then drugs can lead you down a dark, lonely path that only ends one way. That's right.
Gun and using his thumb, it seems, shot himself in the head. The physical damage was so severe that his body could only be identified by fingerprints. Love says she took a thatch of his blonde hair home and carefully washed it, remembering how much Cobain had always hated washing his hair. Rather chillingly, Love says that 3 of Cobain's uncles had also committed suicide. She calls it the Cobain curse. Still reeling from her husband's death when we spoke to her, Love said she was at home with friends, wearing a pair of Cobain's jeans and socks, and trying, she said, to come to grips with the fact that she would never hold his hand again, and that their baby daughter would now never know her father. Love said that Cobain, crazy on drugs, drove his friends away with his erratic behavior. Now, inevitably, they're wondering whether things might have been different if someone had been with him in his final hours. Says Love, everyone who feels guilty, raise your hand. With Nirvana, Kurt.
True, it is a good painkiller. Right. Doing a lot of it is a good way to die. If that's what you want to do. That's right.
Cobain became an icon of the great grunge music hype he so mistrusted. However, judging by the 4 powerful albums he made with that band, his heartbroken lyrical art and his passionate guitar work and vocals would likely have made him a rock and roll sensation in any era. On Friday afternoon in New York City, Rolling Stone music editor David Frick, whose cover story on Cobain and Nirvana ran in a January issue of that magazine, had this assessment of the man's life and work.
He had so much to give, and he had so much left to write. And I think in a way, and I don't mean this speciously at all, that I think he was the closest that his generation came to a John Lennon, in that, you know, he was writing very much from the heart, very directly, and he didn't play according to the rules. And the thing that I found really disturbing was that the number of letters that I got after my original review of In Utero, in which I made that reference, people were saying, well, how dare you compare him to John Lennon? I say, you know, look at their life stories, listen to the music. If you don't see the connection, then you're just not paying attention.
And here's a guy who's a product of
Yeah,
a
that's
broken
right.
home, never got along with his parents, had all these physical ailments. And it was not a pretty life.
The thing is, you know, people say, well, you know, what did he say to his audience? Well, he was.
Didn't John Lennon write about how he might want to die? Your Bros. That's off the White Album. Right. He wrote about imagining his own death. Yeah. Your Blues is one of my most favorite Beatles songs. Yeah, he talks about death and possibly dying in that song. So I heard this guy saying, you don't see the similarities. Right. Just Lennon wasn't that much into drugs. Right. He's more into drinking and things like that. He's probably into drugs while the Beatles were still around. They had that old drug thing in the late 60s. Yeah.
His audience.
Yeah.
You know, he was not the exception to any rule, in as much except for the fact that he was successful.
Yeah.
You know, he wrote those songs
That's fine, dude.
directly
Take a
from,
break.
if not
Yeah.
personal experience, and experiences that he
After
knew
this
and
video, I got to take a
emotions
shit.
and turmoil that
Sorry.
he went
That's the
through.
way it
And
happens.
you can hear it in the way he sang, in the words that he used, the metaphors,
Yeah.
the sound of the guitars. You know, that all came through loud and clear.
Yeah.
And I think that it was. In a way, I really feel that this is a great loss. This is not just some, you know, rock star who couldn't handle success and took an easy way out. I think he really shows that there's a generation out there that really has to come to grips with their future. And in many ways, I think a lot of older people and parents really shouldn't look at this as like, you know, this is a rock star, couldn't handle it. I say, this is your kids. Think about it.
David Frick of Rolling Stone magazine. Meanwhile, Tabitha Soren was in Seattle on Friday and filed this report from the streets of Kurt Cobain's adopted hometown.
I'm here at the King County Medical Examiner's office in Seattle, where the body of Nirvana's Kurt Cobain is being autopsied. Cobain apparently took his own life by putting a shotgun in his mouth and pulling the trigger. His body was identified through fingerprints, and results of the autopsy may be released as early as Monday. This is the Seattle house where Kurt Cobain had lived until a few months ago with his wife Courtney Love and his daughter Frances Bean. It is also the house where he took his life. Cobain reportedly still owned the house in the affluent Madrona Park neighborhood. So tell me what you're doing here today.
Just out here paying their respects, and kind of like a little tribute to be out here by his house.
Nirvana's like the only music I listen to nowadays. Them and Spring Trees, but that's about it. I mean, for some people like me, it's gonna suck.
What did you feel when you heard the news on the radio?
I wanted to cry, and
Why want to cry when I heard the news? I cried. I wanted to cry. Why don't you just cry, man? It's a sad event. You're gonna cry and cry.
then I got really mad, really ticked.
Really mad.
Here's a sampling
No,
of
you-
reaction from listeners to KNDD Radio.
Is it true that Nirvana's lead singer killed himself?
That is true, yes.
Hi, can I request Blue by Nirvana?
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. A lot of the younger kids that are calling, I don't think have ever experienced anything, and they're young. I mean, we're talking 12, 11, 12, 13, have never experienced anything like this before, even though there's violence and death in the papers every day. Somebody like Kurt Cobain going, it doesn't compute.
Linda's is the Seattle bar owned by Sub Pop, the record label where Nirvana got their start. It is also one of the last bars at which Kurt Cobain was seen just last week. On April
Wow, that's so cool that Sub Pop Weibo had their own freaking bar. Great Weibo. I think they made a compilation at some point before grunge ended. I love that compilation. Maybe one day I will. I think I saw I don't know if I saw it in a record store. Maybe I saw it when somebody was touring a record store or something. Well, cool, man. Maybe I saw it on somebody reviewing something on YouTube. Looked like an awesome compilation, yeah.
4th, Kurt Cobain's mother, Wendy O'Connor, filed a missing persons report on her son because he reportedly fled a quote-unquote facility. She did not clarify whether that was a drug treatment center or not, but that's what people are speculating. She was worried about Kurt because he had a shotgun in his possession, and she considered him suicidal. Meanwhile, Friday night in Los Angeles, the city's top alternative rock radio station, KROQ, turned its weekly dance party at the Palace into a Nirvana tribute.
He was a genius, and everybody's here to pay their respects, and I'm sure everybody is real upset about it, and it's a shock. We can't understand, we can't believe that it happened. It's unbelievable. And this is one man that will not be forgotten.
He had a lot to live for, obviously, a brilliant
Nice, Ross.
musical career.
and a wife and a child, and just very young. And if anything can be learned from this, I would think it would be that suicide is not a solution. Drugs, suicide, not the answer, not a way out. So I would hope that a lot of young people that were inspired and are inspired by Nirvana's music would not get the message that this is a good thing to do, because certainly it's not.
Kurt Cobain's mother, Wendy O'Connor, said on Friday that her son had been missing for 6 days and that the last time she had spoken with him, she told him not to join the stupid club of rock stars who had died untimely deaths. It's obviously very difficult for most people to understand why someone who had had all his dreams come true could still be in.
Well, I guess he didn't take his own mother's advice. Right. She told him, don't join the 27 Club. And he joined the 27 Club. Right. Yeah. His choice. That's right.
Such incredible pain.
Tabitha Soren in Seattle, where, by the way, a candlelight memorial vigil for Kurt Cobain will be held at 5 p.m. on Sunday at the Seattle Center Flag Plaza. Back in New York City on Friday, we went out on the streets and got these reactions to the death of Kurt Cobain.
I'm really, really surprised. I'm really shocked. I didn't really expect it. I mean, you always expect these kind of things from people like Kurt Cobain, who seem to be a little bit on the edge, but it really is. I really didn't expect it. It really comes as a shock to me.
I mean, it really sucks because, you know, he's got a little baby.
No, you, Ross.
You know, that's about, I mean, yeah, he's dead. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, but I really feel for his kid more than anything else.
I'm very surprised. I mean, from what I know, he's very young.
That quote, you should know your opinion isn't valued. You don't like it. You don't have to watch. So shut the hell up and not watch, or watch. Who cares what you have to say? Just wanted to point that out. Worst live. When do you ever go live? Let's see. You go live, and then I'll be in the peanut gallery crowd area going, you're so fucking boring. Right. Yeah.
Very talented. I mean, I'm shocked. He could have gone so much more places with his talent. I mean, he had great music, great talent. I'm just very shocked.
He just didn't like care what other people said, and I thought some of his attitude was good because, you know, some people just care what everybody thinks, and they try to they don't make music for themselves, they make it to please other people, and they should make it for themselves, and he was like that.
I loved his music. I mean, his music actually meant stuff.
Some reactions in New York City on Friday to the death of Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, he just tried to have said it.
Donald Trump decided to go on Truth Social and destroy Howard Stern. So Howard Stern said he's not a fan of Trump and that he's woke now. And Trump decided to respond, and he put, the real Howard Stern is a weak, pathetic, and disloyal guy who lost his friends and much of his audience.
He's like, Howard Stern's a beta. Alpha Donald here to call him out for being a beta male. That's right. What I think Donald Trump was saying.
Until just recently, I haven't heard his name mentioned in years. I did his show many times in the good old days. And then he went woke, and nobody cares about him any longer. I don't know what they really pay him, but it shouldn't be much. His influence is gone. And without that, he's got nothing.
Well, Donald, when you're done running for president, again, all that in a little over a decade, nobody's going to give a fuck about you either. Right. You're going to be 80 something and white and failed at life. Scamming another person, whatever company, whatever business you're running. Right. And nobody's going to give a fuck. Oh, you hear about Donald Trump? He's not a presidential candidate anymore. Who fucking cares? That'll happen to you one day. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Just a broke.
Yeah, that's right.
Unattractive both inside and out. Trying like hell to be relevant. Damn. Oh, wow. Ooh, dude, Trump came for him, damn.
Kind of like, wow, man. You really just gave it to him. That's right.
Damn. Do you disagree with anything? Did he say anything that's not accurate? I don't know.
No, you.
Well, I mean, Stern set off a firestorm with that whole.
Agro, there is no president of Canada. There's a prime minister. They're like the president, but that would be what their president is. We chose the stupid word president, which there's like a million presidents of anything. Presidents of sports radio networks, presidents of your class, president of everything.
Woke thing, but and I don't even think Stern knows what woke means, but this response back by Trump himself, and you know Stern is probably going to talk about this on his show whenever he goes back to his show, because that guy has so much time off. I would assume Monday. I don't know, but he'll be doing the show from his house. I wonder if he responds. I have no idea, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.
All right, that's a good Kyle video. Okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's right.
That sounded like a gay man talking.
That's right. Yes, Kyle's voice is getting gayer as the videos go on.